Hey everybody, and welcome to LRRMTG. I'm Graham.
I'm Ben.
You're not my wife.
I am not yet.
That's because there's a lot of things are going to have to change to make that happen.
Listen, I'm just saying we shouldn't preclude any options.
Shouldn't rule it out. All right, fair enough.
We've known each other now for 7 years.
Yeah. Anything can happen in the Astrotorium.
It's true. So this isn't an AU. Is this in the universe of magic?
As far as I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's in the multiverse, and they know about magic, and they've decided to make that their whole personality. The IP of magic is like part of the Astrotorium. You know how like Knott's Berry Farm has the Peanuts gang?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
The Astrotorium has Magic the Gathering.
Cool. Yeah. I
So,
mean, people, actual heroes that you can look up to.
Yeah. Like all Snoopy. Wait. Yeah. So, Ben and I are going to crack into this box of draft boosters because there's no set boosters for this one.
Is there not? Okay,
it's all draft
I was
boosters.
looking through the content, the stuff that we were sent.
Because it's designed for draft.
Yes.
It says here, stickers and an outer space land in every pack.
Wait, what is the outer... Oh, these are the fancy new lands.
Every unset got to have a fancy land.
Man, every time a new set comes out, they got some fancy new land, and I'm like, well, got to get rid of my old draft set. This is going to be the new one that takes place. And these ones are really nice.
There's a box topper.
Ooh.
I didn't even realize there was a box topper.
Okay, and it's got this little guy.
Yeah, it's a little Blorbian. That's the name of the aliens. They're Blorbians. All right, well, let's see what our box topper is.
I'm so glad you're here, because you're going to be able to tell me each and every part about this set. This is great.
I can tell you all about it. Our box topper is... It's a borderless space land of Sacred Foundry.
Whoa. That is hot.
That's pretty sweet.
That is really cool.
I actually forgot until T-minus 7 seconds ago that the Shocklands were being reprinted as space lands.
Yeah, this is great. And it's getting like not mooned, space stationed, shot with the big laser from the Death Star.
Death Starred. I don't know. It's been Death Starred. So here's half of the packs.
Good Lord. All right. It's got this dog man on it. Is that the main? It's on all of these.
Yeah.
Cool.
That card is called Carnival Barker. Which I can't believe. We talked about this on Tap actually. Would you believe not the playtest name for that card?
No?
No, it's one of those ones that it's like, because everyone on the creative text team has to submit like more than one name. And so that they have this like panoply of possible names that the editors can sort of choose from or combine in different ways. And occasionally the playtest name comes through, like the land, the Big Top.
Yeah.
Right. And everyone's like, this should just be the Big Top.
Mm-hmm. Or commune with dinosaurs.
Yeah. I wasn't part of that team. But all the, like the team all agrees. This one, I don't remember what this was called originally. It wasn't
Loud Dog.
It wasn't Carnival Barker, but as soon as someone suggested, everybody was like, that one.
Yeah.
It's got to be that one.
Loud Circus Dog.
Yeah.
All right. I'm really excited just to see how these packs go.
Me too. This is my first time actually seeing them in person.
So it starts off with the sticker pack.
On the back?
Oh, these feel nice.
So the collation, because I'm always curious about stuff like collation. Common, uncommon, rare or mythic, spaceland, attraction, foil, token, stickers.
Wow, you get
that's how this one goes, at least. I assume there's not necessarily a foil every time. Rare, I've got a mythic here. It's Grand Marshal Macy, as some people already noticed a reference to the Macy's Day
Parade.
Day Parade, yeah. Acorn Legendary, you can choose not to untap Grand Marshal Macy during your untap step. If you do, put a pause counter on it, then you lose 1 life for each pause counter on it. Whenever Macy becomes untapped, remove all pause counters. And for 2 untap, choose an until end of turn or this turn effect. As long as Macy remains tapped, that effect doesn't end. So she can I don't know, giant growth.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn.
It reminds me of the punch spell from the last set, Unstable.
Really epic punch. There was like +2/+2 creature
And
gets
then you
+2/+2.
Yeah.
Didn't say until end of turn. I don't know, because again, I wasn't part of that team either. I don't know if that was intentional or they just rolled with it, but I find that
I remember
very
Morrow
funny.
pointing it out exactly. He was just like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's still +2/+2. So that's like perfect. I got one that I haven't seen. I've only gone through, I really only went through the Eternal cards when I was like writing stuff for the set. So any of the Acorn cards are pretty, it's going to be fresh for me. So I got Soliflora, Intergalactic Icon, which is auras and equipments you control attached to this card affect other creatures you control as though those auras or equipment were attached to them. So this one's interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm really intrigued where the Acorn falls on these cards. Because both of these effects are ones that I could actually just see in Eternal. They don't seem that wild.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what I like about this art also, by the way, is that she is wearing the Helm of the Host.
She's got Helm of the Host on,
and an armadillo cloak.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, they really nailed the art for this one.
So if because you put equipment on Soliflora, you put auras on Soliflora, all your other creatures now have Helms of the Host and armadillo cloaks.
Oh my god, that'd get a little wild. Yeah. I can see equipment being definitely really, really tough with that. And then I've got one of these full art forests.
Oh, very nice.
Which is just so nice.
I got a full art mountain.
Oh, I think I might have to take the mountains.
That's a good one
for mono red or something, because they're real nice.
My foil is Fluoros of Myra's Marvels. There's a cycle of 5 of the sort of the top performers at the Astrotorium.
Oh,
Myra's Marvels. 2 blue for a legendary creature Merfolk performer. As Fluoros enters the battlefield, choose a number greater than 0. Whenever you cast a spell with power, toughness, or loyalty equal to the chosen number, target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness XX until end of turn, where X is the chosen number.
The whole cycle is like ones that like care about like a number that you pick, right?
Yeah, they all
or
care
like
about numbers, and they all have partner.
Oh,
so you can have 2 of them. I think they're all Acorn, but again, your play group, you do what you like.
Yeah, but partner even in just like limited works that you just get to play this and then go grab one from your thing, isn't that?
That's the Battle Bond one. That's the partners
right. That's with. Yes, you're right.
Partners
you're right. Oh man, and then there's partners and there's backgrounds
and then there's best friends. That was the Stranger Things one specifically,
yes.
Which was like partner with, but specifically,
and it has to be the other ones with best friends. I got a Saurus. Which is how I'm choosing to pronounce the blanks.
Yeah, why not?
It's got trample, 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on it. Put a 1/1 counter for each unique vowel on that sticker.
On the sticker.
On the sticker.
Gremlin has 2 vowels.
Yeah.
And Blood has 2 vowels. Bloodosaurus sounds terrifying.
I got Wild, Ogre, and Bupkis.
How many vowels are in Bupkis?
You and I. That's it. So all these are just 2-fers.
Okay.
But I mean, I do like the thing of Bupkisosaurus.
Bupkisosaurus, yeah. My stickers are very interesting. There's a clown bot, there's a unicycle, and there's just something going splash.
So you saw that Mind is one of the stickers.
Yup.
And there's a blank goblin.
We had no part in the stickers.
Absolving ourselves of this.
I wish I could claim credit
for it. Yeah, that's fair.
I think so one of us might have suggested Blank Goblin is the name of that goblin, but not. We didn't know any of the stickers when we were writing the names and stuff that we did. But the fact that you can make Mind Goblin in actual Magic now is very funny to me.
Great. It's absolutely great.
I heard Urza died of ligma.
Oh, neat. So these are the little things where you can put your tickets.
Oh yeah, like the like the adventure zone or the
energy kind of stacking area.
So just a place to keep your ticket tokens.
Nice, the ticket bucket bot.
Nice.
Oh, continuing on our train from our box topper. I got a full extended art Blood Crypt.
Whoa.
Which is
was that just in the Spaceland slot?
That was pack? Just it was no. Yes, it was.
So the Spacelands in every pack can have a chance to be the Shocklands.
That's value.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Because I just got a very cool looking Plains.
Ooh.
Which is very cool looking. But could have been a Shockland. Dang.
This looks really nice.
That's good to know.
This actually with like, are these like little space helmets and stuff? This almost looks like something that could be printed in the 40K decks. It does, yeah.
Yep.
I got a mythic as well.
Oh, yeah.
On top of this. Standard procedure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, that's a shirt that exists.
That's Spike.
That's Spike. Yeah.
Grinder. Yeah, that's where the shirt came from.
So standard procedure is an instant, and then, wait, hold on. You also pay 1. Oh, it's got no casting cost.
Because you have to activate the instant from your hand. And it's colorless.
Yeah, reveal standard procedure from your hand. Choose an instant or sorcery card with mana value 3 or less currently legal in the standard format. Standard procedure becomes that card until end of turn. Can it be lightning bolt yet?
I don't know who's responsible for the flavor text, but I did name that one.
You did?
Yeah.
Standard procedure. That's really good.
I wanted the flavor text to be a link to, like a short link to like the what is in standard website. But
yeah,
this was funnier. So yeah.
No, okay,
Look at this treasure token, by the way.
Oh, that is a attractive human. Speaking of attractive, okay, when this... All right, now you have to go with me on this.
Okay.
So I have Pick a Beeble.
Oh, yeah.
That Beeble in front is like oddly attractive, right?
Yeah.
That Beeble's kind of hot.
For a Beeble, yes.
Please tell me I'm not losing my mind.
Under the caveat of for a Beeble, the hair coif.
Yeah. It's a well groomed Beeble.
Yeah.
Justin Beeble.
Justin Beeble. Oh boy.
Okay, so you're getting 2 attractions per pack. So yeah, it's going to be fairly simple to kind of put some attractions together. That's nice.
For my rare, I got the Treacherous Trapezist.
Ooh!
We had instructions that this one, of course, had to have an alliterative name.
Yes.
For obvious reasons, because this particular card is about alliteration. Mark Rosewater shared this on his Twitter. He did a Tales from the Pit. He's been doing some on like flavor text cut for space, because the flavor text, which might have been Kathleen's, I don't remember. Let's not credit anyone because we don't know for sure. Was She Always Sticks the Landing.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of puns in this set, but yeah, the Treacherous Trapeze is very good.
I mean, this is the set where you get to go like Hulkamania running wild on like flavor text to do like puns and all that kind of jazz. Like that's the whole vibe of it.
I definitely suggested something stupid. It was like Ponic the Porcupine or something, like, right? I with like, this is not a real suggestion because it's a blue card and it's actually a porcupine, not a hedgehog. But yeah,
I can see just sitting around in a boardroom just throwing puns at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Oh,
just like the crowd pines for him.
Oh yep.
I'm hoping that I get the mine sticker. Oh, I got Weird Angel Flame.
Space fungus Snickerdoodleosaurus.
Oh, how many is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Holy moly!
Snickerdoodleosaurus is the new meta. Oh, and this is a pink creature token.
Oh,
this is the pink teddy bear token.
Yeah,
because it's something to do with Water Gun Balloon Game.
Right.
It's
like a prize
of there was a previous card called Water Gun Balloon Game that I think was like the buy a box promo or something for this, and it makes pink teddy bears, and so yeah. So
nice.
Now there's a pink creature.
I'm running Mythic for Mythic here.
Ooh, Magar of the Silent Strings.
Yeah, so this is like one of the first ones that was spoiled and was also introducing people to the fact that that there were going to be like Eternal cards. And what I love about this card is it's just weird enough that it seems like it's obviously from an unset.
Yeah.
But it completely does something different with Rakdos that I don't think any Rakdos commander does even something similar to this. Not a lot of them care about instant sorceries. There's the jar thrower, vial smasher, or whatever cares about stuff like that. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. I got a different mountain. There's multiple different kinds.
Oh, that's a nice one. This is just a common, but lying to a fish is such an unthinkable act. Most planets don't even have a law against it.
Oh, man, the flavor text for this is so solid.
Who would lie to a fish? Why would we even need to make a law for that? Well, turns out, Gary.
Oh, hey, the new Gary.
Gary.
Gray Merchant of Alphabet.
Love it.
One of the things that AFR had was a lot of just like like you encounter a thing, like not necessarily like the name, kind of like convention of not the average naming convention of a card, right? Like you encounter a thing,
Yeah.
you know. And this seems to be a lot in this set, and I really like an incident has occurred.
Yep, that's a good one.
Yeah, and they have all these like different like modal stuff. Also, I've got going through the comments, we have a good day to pie.
Oh boy. That's very good too. Speaking of which, here's the clown robot token, which is a giant like pie throwing robot that throws smaller clown robots that are also pies.
So they're delicious and helpful.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a rare attraction.
Ooh, which one's that?
Which definitely is one that I care about. It's a swinging ship.
Oh yeah.
And this is the one that like lets you get extra combat steps.
After the first combat phase this turn, there's an additional combat phase. At the beginning of that combat, untap all creatures that attacks this turn. Ooh.
Yeah.
I love that the flavor text for this one is Vorthos, the steward of myth, having a great time riding the skyship.
Yeah. Well, like, that card honestly is just like I'm glad that it's like in. So what's the set is almost done now, right? Because we have Johnny, Timmy, Spike, Vorthos.
I think is it Melvin?
That's the one that like just cares about like the stats and stuff, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
I can't
like
remember.
Mechanically.
Yeah, I don't recall. Vorthos is the last sort of major one that I can remember offhand.
Yeah. But I'm glad we're kind of getting to go through that whole cycle of them.
I remember years ago there was a sign with like the different psychographics and stuff at Wizards. This is when we went down for the Community Cup like 10 years ago.
Okay.
And there was one that was obviously not one of the official ones, but it was one that was just, it was, the name was Ash, someone who has come to Magic via Pokemon, specifically.
So not something that they don't refer to externally.
Because why?
Yeah. Like, yeah, or I mean, I feel like that could just be tailored to another card game was an on-ramp into Magic.
Exactly.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the third time I've gotten Wizards of the as the first card in my pack.
Wizards of the Hot Dog.
Wizards of the Hot Dog. What else did I have? I got Wizards of the Flame Angel or Wizards of the Weird. Wizards of the Sticky.
Ooh, gross. Oh, neat. Check this out. I got a foil of one of the full art planes, and that was in the foil slot because I also got a normal of the other art for the
Oh my
planes.
god. Okay, that's
gorgeous.
That might be my new favorite planes.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Is that? Oh, that's Adam Paquette. Oh yeah. Wait, are these all Adam Paquette? Oh, they're all Adam Paquette. Good for Adam.
I have not seen this land cycle.
Oh yeah.
It has Rangeling. It's nearby planet.
Oh yeah.
Rangeling is this card is every land type, including plains, island, swamp, mountain, forest, desert, gate, lair, locust, and all those Urza ones. Nearby planet enters the battlefield tapped, and when it enters the battlefield, sack it unless you pay one. So this is everything. This taps for anything you want it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, that means it's theoretically possible to make the Urzatron in limited.
Yes, because
There's Urza's Funhouse.
So I saw that card get spoiled today on the day of recording, so that should date this. And I was like, how does this even apply? But I guess this is it. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay.
Wow. That's far out, man. Far out.
Oh, and this is an Eternal. Oh, no.
No. This one's Acorn. Yeah. Because this is, rather than choose the indicated number of modes for spells and abilities you control, you may choose one or more modes. You can't choose any mode more than once.
Ooh.
So it's for like a command. Mm-hmm. So, which even the ones that say you can pick two, you could just pick all of them now, I think.
Sick.
Right? Correct? Am I reading that right? I messed something up the other day because these cards are weird. Rather than choose
I think you'd be forgiven.
Yeah. Rather than choose the indicated number, you can choose one or more. Oh, that means you could also just choose one mode for a command if you wanted. I don't know why you would.
I wonder, because it's like, is it just to choose modes? Because there's like cards like, I think it's Decimate, that are from like Ravnica. That's like, you have to pick an enchantment.
That one still needs targets.
You still need it all?
That's not modal, yeah.
Okay. But speaking of things that we definitely had a hand in, it's our guy, Devil King Neville.
Yay!
This card, I think, is going to lead to some really goofy games of table Magic. There is no universe where I'm not lining every single thing up.
Oh, yeah.
You're going for gold every single time.
Going big and refusing to go home. Absolutely. Are you okay?
Well, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get the clown extruder out of my mind.
Congratulations, it is a clown.
Put it back. I am not the father.
I don't know how we ended up with clown extruder, but I love it. I love it so much.
There are definitely cards that are named in this, and knowing that you, Cam, and Kathleen worked on it, obviously, like, didn't name every card or anything like that.
No.
But there are ones that I can see that I'm like, oh yeah, my friends did that.
Yep.
I got an island, which I think is the first one.
Sweet.
Ones. This one's very nice and pretty.
Ooh, I got that same island in this pack.
There we go.
Be me.
Look, we're assembling a draft set.
Sweet.
I also got an attraction.
Oh, yeah?
That, interestingly enough, I didn't know that this could happen. This one has 4 good rolls, I guess including the 6, which is always a roll to get there. But it's Guess Your Fate.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I only thought that it was like 1 or 2. Like it was like 6 and then another number that was like the number that you got to try and hit to
I've got a trivia contest that has 3 and
okay.
Cover the Spot that has 4 as well.
Okay, cool. So it's not, I guess maybe I was just looking at the Eternal ones then that were like that.
Some of the attractions are just like they do a thing, and some of them are games.
You're right.
And so you roll the dice, and if you get that number, you roll the die. You roll a single d6. If you get the number that's on the thing, then you visit the attraction. And they might just do a thing. But then, so like for Cover the Spot, it's you visit, and it's a game. So it's you drop 3 cards you own from outside the game, one at a time, onto the playing area from a height of at least 1 foot, about 0.3 meters. If those cards completely cover the spot, you claim the prize. And then you can sticker a non-land permanent you own.
That is so cool.
Yeah. So it's like...
You get to actually, you play your games within the game.
Yeah.
You don't even have to use Scheherazade anymore.
Oh, thank goodness. We should hide that.
Yeah. This is a cool token. It's the Contortionist token.
Oh, yeah. That octopus is in trouble.
Yeah, because it's at the beginning of your upkeep, you may fold this token in half.
So when you fold it in half, it becomes a 2/2.
Oh, okay.
And then if you fold that in half, it becomes a 1/1 and then a half. So the card, it's called Octo Opus. We haven't come across it.
I have it.
Oh,
in the same, it was in the back. Great.
Perfect.
There we go.
You make that token, and then at some point, whenever you like, you can sacrifice Octo Opus to draw a card. And an additional card for each time you've folded the Contortionist.
Oh.
Now, Mythbusters proved that the upper limit of how much you can fold a piece of paper is 8 times. And even that would be very challenging with a Magic card. I think you'd be able to get 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Maybe.
I want to see someone go 5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see someone draw
just because I
want to
see, because it's like it goes 2/2, 1/1, half, and then if you do it again, what is it, like a 2.5 or it's like a 0.25.
Yeah, it's a half and then a quarter and then an eighth. I guess it's
still chump really well.
It's a very small octopus. That's true. I got a different treasure token, an overladen keychain that's just got lots of like Astrotorium charms and stuff on it, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
And I got a showcase of Monoxa, Midway Manager.
Ooh, this was one of the cards I was thinking about writing about.
I got a clown robot, a rare clown robot that's eternal, legal. It's Celebrate 1000, 5 mana, 3/3 clown robot. At the beginning of combat on your turn, roll 2 6-sided dice. For each result of 1, Celebrate 1000 gets +1/+1 until end of turn. For every other result, it gains the indicated ability until end of turn. If you roll doubles, it also gets double strike until end of turn. So it's if you roll a 2 menace, 3 vigilance, 4 lifelink, 5 flying, and 6 indestructible. So if you roll a 1 and a 3, then it's a 4/4 with vigilance that turn. If you roll 2 5s, it's a flying double striker.
Oof! I got my good friend, a good singer. His name's Angelic Herald. It took me so long to understand this card until I remembered how to spell Herald.
Yeah.
Like the normal spelling for like a herald.
Yeah. Yep. Ooh, I got the other island.
Oh, that's a really good one.
That is very nice.
This one actually kind of seems like the forest that I got is kind of similar to that.
Oh, I want that.
Ooh, what is this? The Superlatorium? Oh, it's got a sloth. It's got a space sloth on it.
My suggested name for this card was the Magic Arena, but they didn't go for it.
So it's an attraction, and this is like you were saying, one of these like game attractions. An opponent chooses the cleanest, the hungriest, or the strangest. You choose a creature, then ask a person outside the game to choose the creature that best fits the chosen criteria. If they choose the same creature you chose, you claim the prize. And the prize is you get 2/1/1 red balloon creature tokens with flying. And then sacrifice it. Oh, and you get to open a new attraction after you you sack them too. That's nice.
There's a small thing going on with a couple different cards that I want to point out because I really enjoy this. So this is the prize wall.
Yep.
It's a wall, and there's a big pink stuffed bear on the wall, big plush bear. And the flavor text here says, "That bear's been there since the Astrotorium opened. I've seen it move," says Ernst, the deep fry cook. So there's a different card with a bunch of squirrels, and the flavor text says like such plush accommodations or something. They're living in the bear.
Oh God. Oh God. So people like assume the bear is like moving around, but it's just
full of squirrels.
I think I might have found that or opened that one.
I haven't come across it yet myself. And then there's also, here's a squirrel, by the way. Got a squirrel being chased by Comet the Astropup or whatever the card's name is.
I appreciate that squirrels have more or less become like a fixture in unsets.
Yeah, well, especially now that they've codified Acorn as the thing that is like...
Oh.
There's another card that doesn't actually relate to the squirrels in any way, but there's a card of someone who wins the bear. Mm-hmm. And I don't think the squirrels are involved, but I just like that someone does eventually win the bear.
Can you imagine winning this, like being on a date with somebody, winning the bear, and then you're like, here, as a token of my love, and then squirrels just burst out of the thing's chest.
Hey, I got the Carnival Barker.
Hey!
Creature, dog, employee. 3/3, tap. You have 30 seconds to laud a creature you control to any people outside the game. Until end of turn, that creature gains trample and haste and +X+O, where X is the number of those people who applauded.
We're going to need, for the PPR, to have people sit in the room.
Yeah.
or else it's just going to be people constantly harassing Serge or Nelson or Paul.
All of the judges.
Yeah,
exactly.
Ooh, I have one of the Eternal cards.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, and, okay, well, it's a wombo combo, because this would actually go into the deck. So it's Ambassador Blorpity Blurp Blurp.
Blorpity Blorp Boop.
Blorpity Blurp Boop.
Yeah.
And so this is the one that cares about, power toughness stickers that you get to pop on. But we also got one of the cards that you worked on, I know specifically.
Exchange of Words. Mm-hmm. This one's eternal for some reason.
Yeah. That is gonna do a lot.
1 blue for an enchantment. When Exchange of Words enters the battlefield, choose 2 target creatures. For as long as Exchange of Words remains in the battlefield, exchange the text boxes of those creatures. I can't believe that one's eternal, but here we are.
Yeah, well, I think the moment that they spoiled the saw in half, as being like one of the eternal ones, I feel like they were like, okay, we can definitely play around with things a little bit here.
Yeah, I just want to share, because I'm very proud of this particular flavor text. The Resolute Vegisaur is 2 and a green for a 3/3 dinosaur employee with trample. That says whenever you roll your third die each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Resolute Vegisaur, who's like running the salad bar at the Astrotorium, and this dinosaur doesn't know what will kill him, but he's determined it won't be heart disease.
You gotta be healthy.
Yeah.
A meat-only diet can't sustain you in that way.
Exactly.
I get a lot of rare attractions, actually. We have the gift shop. Make sure to stop by the gift shop.
Very nice, very nice.
And it lets you get some balloons, get some teddies. Oh, this is where the teddies can come from. You get food, a little bit of anything. Choose one that hasn't been chosen. So I guess you're going to have to, slowly start knocking things off on here.
Mm-hmm. Ah, there she is. The Wee Champion, which I named. Nobody had ever won the bear, but then again, no one had ever wanted it quite as much.
Oh, yeah.
Little Minotaur child. Whenever you place a sticker, Wee Champion gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If it's an art sticker, she gets a counter instead.
Oh, actually, that was one thing. On the back of the thing that had the box topper on it, does it describe like the draft archetypes?
It does. Blue-white name stickers. Mm-hmm. Blue-black rigged attractions, which is open a bunch of attractions and tilt the odds in your favor to help you roll what you need.
Right, because they have like dice odds cards, yeah.
Black-red high roller. Mm-hmm. They care about rolling high rolls specifically. Red, green, roll, 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 which is just rolling
As
lots
many
of
dice
dice.
as you can.
Green, white ability stickers. Black, white hats. Yes. It says hats, no really hats.
Yeah.
Blue, red art stickers. Black, green attractions. Like it says attract attractions. So it's like just go wide attractions, I guess.
Yeah.
Red, white clown robots. The description being, make your human opponents tremble and laugh at the might of your aggro robot army.
That's what I'm going to be drafting.
And green, blue power toughness stickers.
Oh, yeah, right, because we saw Ambassador Blorpity Bloop Blorp.
Yeah.
I got another one of the Myra's Marvels.
Oh, yeah.
I got Nocturno. He's a 2/2. When he enters the battlefield, you choose a word with 5 or more letters in it. Whenever you cast a spell with the chosen word in its rules text, not even just name, you draw a card and you lose 2 life. Seems good.
I got a rare attraction, the Hall of Mirrors. Choose target creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of that creature until end of turn, except it isn't legendary if that card is legendary.
Nice.
Very nice.
That one seems really good.
Yeah.
I think that's an eternal one that I know is going to be an interesting one in Commander for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm really proud of this dumb name. It's the Icing Manipulator. Somebody was, and I agree with you, rightfully complaining that this card has nothing to do with Icy Manipulator. And you're right. But it was too funny not to do. And it literally describes what she's doing on the card.
Yeah.
So there we are.
It doesn't have to be a direct nod.
Yeah. Ooh, my rare is Hardy of Myra's Marvels in the showcase frame.
Ooh.
So 2 green for a 4/4 elf. As Hardy enters the battlefield, choose a number. Whenever you cast a spell with the chosen number of lines of flavor text, put that many +1/+1 counters on target creature. Ooh.
Man, that's a card that I definitely wish was
That many
was
counters.
eternal.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that in the deck that's becoming quite popular, which is the vanilla card deck, the vanilla green deck, which is just vanilla creatures. Because I think it's like, is it Runa, the Professor Bear from Strixhaven?
Yeah.
A lot of people have been making decks like that, and that would, because that's all the vanilla cards are, is flavor text.
Right. I think in this set, 2 is probably a good bet.
Yeah, I mean, like Now You See Me, just that I have in mind is 3 lines.
Yeah.
So you've got some really, really nice ones.
2, 3, 2, 0, 3, 2, 0, 0. 2, 3, 2, 1, 3. Yeah, I think you probably want to say 2 because like there's enough of them and then you get 2. If you say, you could say 0, but then you get 0 counters. So that wouldn't be good.
Wait, what is this? Is a hell. I was just looking at flavor text on cards now for Ardwolf's Advantage.
Oh yeah.
My Abattoir Ghoul deck is unstoppable. Wait, 1996 world champion.
Alphabetically, this would be the first card in the set.
Yeah. I also got Blue Ribbon as my. It's an equipment. It's 1 mana to cast and 3 to equip. When Blue Ribbon enters the battlefield, ask a person outside the game which creature you control is most deserving of a blue ribbon. Attach Blue Ribbon to that creature. Equipped creature has best in show. Whenever another creature becomes the target of a spell or ability you control, you can copy that spell or ability. If you do, it goes on this one too.
Oh, all right. Look at this food token.
I would eat that.
Yeah, I would eat that.
I would try it.
I would try.
That's a Splitsies burger right there.
Yeah.
I do like that they've gone the correct decision and they've gone with curly fries.
Yeah.
Those are curly fries, right?
Are they? Or are they infinity onion rings? They're infinity ring fries. I think they're infinity fries.
That makes sense.
They're French fries in the shape of the infinity symbol. That's amazing, actually.
That's got to be such a tedious part of the job, unless they've got infinity ring like potato cutters.
All the ice cubes are shaped like D4s in the background.
Oh yeah, man, the food in this game.
I'm sharing monitor with you just because it's a funny name, but also for the very Kathleen flavor text of 9 fires, a hull breach, and a Quifluvian mega nibbler escaped from the petting zoo. Things were suspiciously quiet. I don't know exactly who necessarily wrote the final iteration of this flavor text, but Quafluvian Mega Nibbler, that's Kathleen.
Yes, 100%. As soon as there's something with a weird name, like that's why Minoxa was like, what a Kathleen name. From the amount of like tabletop stuff I've done with her and like knowing like the characters that she names. Yeah, she's got a head for that kind of thing. Ooh, I got more of these Eternal cards, like Spinneret Arachnobat.
Oh, Spinneret's great.
Yeah, it's a spider, 2/4 reach. Whenever when they enter the battlefield, you open an attraction, and as long as you control 3 or more attractions, they get +2/+0 and have menace.
Ooh, that's the showcase frame too.
Yeah, so fancy.
I should share with you the flavor text from the non-showcase version, which is high wire injuries are down 95%. Spider-related injuries are up 3,000%.
Oh, good. My nightmare.
Yeah.
Sick. Love it. What is the Animate Graveyard?
Oh, that one's very fun.
Enchant your graveyard. Okay. Enchant. I love the phrase "enchanted graveyard." Is a creature on the battlefield with base power and toughness, each equal to the number of cards in it. It has the text boxes of all creature cards in it, and it's still a graveyard. If enchanted graveyard would leave the battlefield instead exile, this is. I feel like you might just be able to completely kill somebody with just this card. You just dump a bunch of things in there. It has all the text boxes.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
That is wild. Well, and especially too because stickers stay on the cards when they go into the graveyard.
I believe so, yeah.
Man, you could get some real gross things in there.
So this one's just fun, and this is also Eternal. This is the Starlight Spectacular. So which is like it's sort of the, legally distinct Main Street Electrical Parade, shall we say.
Yeah.
It's an enchantment for 2 white that says, Parade. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose creatures you control one at a time until each creature you control has been chosen. Each of those creatures gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature chosen before it. The first creature in line gets +0/+0.
Right, and then +1/+1, the 2 is 2. Like a parade.
Like a parade. You make your creatures into a parade, and then they get bigger and stronger as the parade goes on.
I got probably my favorite sticker so far. Not anything that's on it necessarily, like in the names or anything. It's just it has both Fibblethip, we found him.
Oh, yay.
And this chicken hat.
Oh, love the chicken hat.
Which occurs to me that a card that doesn't have a hat, if you're doing the hat tribal deck, can be given a hat.
Yes.
That is so brilliant.
Give them a hat. Look at this Stormcrow token, by the way.
Oh. Why?
Oh, no, he's odd.
God, that's exactly it. I'm like, how many times am I going to get caught on this show today calling some animal or something like attractive? Damn it, wizards.
Oh, here we go. Here's the Squirrel Squatters. Such plush accommodations. They're just chilling in there. They're not weird squirrels. There is a card with some weird squirrels, but they're just hanging out.
They found a good place to chill.
Yeah.
So this character I've actually seen on a couple of cards. So this is Busted, but I think their card is it's like blank. Trespasser. Yeah. They're the ne'er-do-well.
They're sneaking into the park.
Yeah. All you got to do is panic with purpose and plead your innocence with purpose and have your mom bail you out with purpose.
Because the other one, the one where she's breaking into the park with she has 5 different employee name tags.
Right.
Is all you got to do is walk with purpose and go through the door with purpose and clear a 5-foot fence with purpose or something like that.
Yeah.
And then eventually she gets caught.
It's the adage that as long as you're holding a ladder, most people will let you in anywhere.
Yeah.
No one's gonna stop.
High-vis vest and a clipboard also works well.
Yeah. I got Meet and Greet Sisse.
Oh, nice.
As the rare.
I wish we'd seen more walk-around characters.
Yeah. Or just like the mascots that are walking around the, yeah. Whenever you cast a spell, choose one. Meet and Greet's Flavor, which is Meet and Greet, says it gets +1/+1 and until end of turn for each line of flavor text that spell has. Or History, create a treasure token if that spell doesn't share an expansion symbol with a permanent you control or card in your graveyard.
I haven't actually read the Guess Your Fate attraction. So when you visit it, look at the bottom card of your library, then give a person outside the game a one-word clue not on that card. They guess a word. If their guess appears in that card's name, claim the prize. And the prize is reveal the card and put it into your hand, and then sacrifice this attraction and open another attraction. Neat.
These are really, really neat. I like the game ones a lot.
Yeah. I don't know how well you know the cards that are in this set that has not been fully spoiled at the time of recording. But if I were to say silence.
Oh. Silence. Like the card silence. So like...
No. That's the clue.
Oh.
My clue is the word silence, and the word silence doesn't appear anywhere on this card.
I have no idea.
That would be the ticking mime bomb.
So, but you... Oh, my God.
This is going to be a tough game.
This is going to be... At least with Unfinity.
Yeah.
Until you definitely know the set, right?
Yep.
Oh, man. That is going to...
challenge.
Silence. Yeah, that's a good one. I got another rare attraction. This is an eternal one.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Tunnel of Love.
Ooh.
When you visit it, you choose an opponent. They choose a creature they don't control. Then you choose a creature you control. You may exile the chosen creatures. I guess they go on a romantic rendezvous through the tunnel.
Nice.
And if you do, return them to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of the end step. Otherwise, the chosen creatures fight each other.
Wow. So on the back of the tokens... Here's all the tokens. And on the back of them, there's an ad for Secret Lair and an ad for Friday Night Magic. Although I realize now that they're also covered in stickers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey. Yeah, these are the ones that we've been seeing for all these the past ads.
They've been
I didn't even notice that.
Early in working on the flavor text, I submitted an idea that referenced the Astratorium waiver. Mm-hmm. Which the idea being that it was just like this thing that indemnifies Myra and the Astratorium from any problems that will probably occur. I think an incident has occurred. I think might be the only card that made it through that still references the waiver.
Right.
But the idea being that it was this draconian document that everyone had to sign that just covered every possible thing. On the backs of many of these tokens is sections of the Astratorium waiver.
Oh, that's so smart.
I didn't write any of these, but I came up with the waiver. So this is part 19, part 489, part 92,489.
They printed so many different backs. That is why I have not been paying as much attention to them as I... Actually, the one that I just opened has an ad for Devil K. Neville.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Part 1718. The Astratorium is not responsible for any loss of property, limbs, or lunch caused by participation in the following attractions: Teferi's Time Twister, Chandra's Incendiary Experience, The Sliver Hive, Handshake with Phage, Ashiok's Unnervatorium, Elish Norn's Prank Phyrexianizations, The Chaos Warp, A Day in the Life of Stuffy Doll, Lasers the Musical, The Rod of Ruin, The Croxus Simulator, or The Shark Typhoon.
Those are all, I think the highlights for me have to be Stuffy Doll Simulator, Shake Hands with Phage. Yeah. Lasers the Musical is also really good.
Musical. We came up with a lot of fake names for rides.
Ooh, I got Phone a Friend. I was really excited when they spoiled this one. It just seems really goofy. So this is 3 blue for a sorcery. You call somebody and ask them to choose one.
Yeah.
If they don't answer, an opponent chooses one. Don't explain anything else. You just choose targets. So A is gain control of target creature you don't control. B is choose target creature you control. Create 2 copies that are each tokens of it. C is take an extra turn.
Ooh.
So this could just turn into Time Warp. Or D, draw 7 cards.
7 cards.
7 cards.
Holy moly.
C and D.
There you go.
Remember C and D.
I got the Centaur of Attention.
Oh, nice.
3 green for a 3/3 Centaur performer. When it enters the battlefield, roll a 6-sided dice. Roll 5 6-sided dice and store those results on it. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may re-roll any number of Centaur of Attention's stored results. Centaur of Attention gets +X, where X is the greatest number of stored results on it of the same value.
Whoa.
So you roll 5 dice.
Yeah.
If you get 2 3/3s, then...
If you get 2 3s, then it gets +2.
+2.
Yeah, and...
Because it's the number of the shared value.
But so the value only matters in context of being the same as other ones.
Yeah, but then you can re-roll the other ones and try to get This is like some Yahtzee stuff.
Yeah.
You're okay, I'm going to hold these 2. I'm going to re-roll these ones. That's interesting.
Card seems fun. And it's an eternal one, too.
Yep. Also, more awesome Astratorium food for after the burger.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah, right?
It's obviously scaled down.
Are those seats in the back? Or is this the size of a table?
Oh, no. It's scaled.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'd give it a go. Are you really having fun at the Astrotorium if you're not being wheeled out in a wheelbarrow?
More flavor text from the clown extruder. The sound it makes is indescribable and unsettling, but it does make a great clown.
Can't deny it.
Yeah. You gotta hand it to it. It makes a great clown.
Oh, I got waiver part 489.
Oh, nice.
On the Blorbians.
Oh, yes.
Pursuant to the resolution of 38 BG's 2D83, Blorpity Blorp Blorp AL Nebula Blorbians are granted full access to the park and 3 complimentary meal tickets per day. Do not ask a Blorbian what happened to their home planet unless you have brought tissues for them or earplugs for yourself. Do not attempt to compete against a Blorbian in carnival games unless you're prepared for abject humiliation. Do not feed a Blorbian unless you do not mind them becoming attached. Do not ask a Blorbian when their birthday is. Under no circumstances should anyone ...
I have the card that makes those Stormcrow tokens.
Oh.
I have the card that makes those Stormcrow tokens,
Is that
by the way.
attempted moida?
Attempted murder, yeah. It's just... I'm pretty sure that card name came through with just no notes. Everyone's like, yep,
Yep, that goes all the way through.
Yeah.
This one sounds like something you guys worked on. Did you work on Mistakes Were Made?
Yes, I don't recall the name, but the flavor text is Kathleen's. In hindsight, Chandra's incendiary experience should never have been built next to Auntie Grubb's House of Pitch.
Auntie Grubb's House of Pitch. Okay, yeah, that's how you instantly know that it was a Kathleen
That's
word.
that's a Lorwyn reference. Auntie Grubb is an existing character,
Right, yes.
Referenced on Lorwyn flavor text.
She's she's related to Wart.
I don't know.
I guess
she's mentioned on the flavor text for Tar Pitcher.
Okay,
right. So at Auntie Grubb's House of Pitch, and yeah, should not have built that next to the fire.
Ooh, this is a card. Speaking of cards that people we know worked on, Spelling Bee. I know that this was an early Daniel Holt suggestion. I think early on in the project, at least I think
on the design end.
On the design end.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I don't actually know, apart from Mark, who was on every team. I don't actually know who was on the design team for this set.
Yeah,
so that's sweet.
Spelling Bee seems cool. They're a 1/1 with flying and death touch. They're a bee. So how would you spell? Tapper.
So the word tapper would be TAPPER, but I think in this case, isn't it like T.A.P.
You are exactly correct. Yeah.
Yes, the clown robot.
The clown robot.
I got another rare attraction. This is the Gallery of Legends. This was meant to be sort of like a reference to like the Hall of Presidents, right, with the animatronic.
Oh yeah.
Right, so it's got like
score and 20 Phyrexians ago.
So it's got like animatronic representations of, I think it's Micaeus and, is that Phage? I think it's Micaeus and Phage. Visit. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card, then choose a legendary creature card name with the same mana value as that card. Create a token that is a copy of the card with the chosen name. That token gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step.
Interesting.
So if you hit something mana value 3, you can name any legend
that has 3 mana.
Mana value 3, and you get a token copy of it for a turn.
Man, Ben Wheeler is going to be very good with that card.
Yeah.
He's going to know the exact one for the right circumstance.
Oh, I want to share this one because this was when this was spoiled. Someone pointed out that it hits a little different now that we know what happened to a Johnny, which I obviously had no idea when I wrote this flavor text. But this is on Super Duper Lost, 4 and a blue for an instant. Put target creature into its owner's library just beneath the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of doors you can see from your seat. With the flavor text, Fibblethip decided to get some sleep, nestled among the plush Johnnies until morning. Oh. Just like curled up in the gift shop.
Well, you know, somebody who believes that Johnny deserved it. That is pretty messed up, though.
What if we give Fibblethip?
Oh, a little hat. He looks good in a fez.
Yeah, fezzes are cool.
Wait, does he... Okay, I wasn't sure if it, for some reason in my head, in my mind's eye of Fibblethip, is just the eye uncovered, like there's no like hood, I guess, of the eye. So it's just like, wait, is that fez just resting on top of there?
Oh.
Ooh, I got a foil clown car. X for a 1/1. When clown car enters the battlefield, you roll X 6-sided die. For each odd result, you make a 1/1 clown robot artifact. And for each even, you put a 1/1 counter on clown car, and it has crew 2. This is Eternal.
Yep.
This one might be better as your X cost than like, I think, like Ugin's Spirit or whatever,
really?
or Endless One. Cool, because this one just like if you put like even like 5 mana into it, you're rolling 5 dice, and you might make a bunch of 1/1s, or you might and you might make a slightly big vehicle.
Yeah,
this card just seems really good.
Sometimes you can tell that there were cards that they had a name for before they even got to our team, which is why Disembowel exists.
The anti-Saurus.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah.
Oh boy, I hadn't seen this one. Do you know of Squirrel Stack?
Oh, that's one of the games.
You have 5 seconds to stack dice on top of one another. Ooh, nice. I do this on the regular. If you stack at least 5 dice, you claim the prize. Claim 1 squirrel, create a 1/1 squirrel creature for each die you stacked above the 4th. Then sacrifice Squirrel Stack and open and trash. Yeah, if you do 5, you get 1. But if you manage to get like 6 dice, then you get 2. So in 5 seconds,
we have large dice.
We do.
Too.
This card could get really messed up. Could you prep? Like if you line all your d6s up and then in the 5 seconds you went like like that.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that happen just so for the inevitable like
where it just like flings them
across the thing,
the room.
Oh man, I have a lot to share from this pack.
Oh, this card's Canadian.
Stuff I worked on. What?
This card's a Canadian card.
Why do you say that?
I'm gonna need to scooch right by you there, bud.
Oh, scooch. Yeah, scooch.
1 and a black for an instant. That reads, add or subtract 1 from target creature's power, target player's life total, or target die roll result, and draw a card. Mm-hmm. So you could also just ping somebody with this.
I like the flavor text for that is Monoxa just being like, what? No, I don't know. I've never seen that rat before.
Yeah, what? No, that's ridiculous. Of
No,
course that rat doesn't work
not.
for the park.
And
I've never seen it before in my life.
Then there's like another card with the rat just like chowing down on snacks.
Yeah, the rat in a hat.
Yeah. I realized I was like, I was like, I like that the flavor text did this, says the person who wrote it. Let me explain why I thought it was funny.
I was just inclined to agree with you. Yeah, brilliant. You know, whoever wrote this deserves a raise, deserves all the best in the world, and deserves to take their employees out on a cruise around the Pacific.
Woo. Yeah, wait.
Ooh. Oh, okay, this was actually one of the coolest cards that I was bummed was not Eternal.
Oh, yeah.
Which is Truss. Chief Engineer. This is another one of those cards that's like, in practice, I think it's definitely hard to keep track of, but I think is definitely doable. So it's whenever it enters the battlefield or another creature dies, you put a hack counter on it. And for 2 and tap and remove hack counters from Truss, add or subtract X from a number or number word on target spell or permanent until end of turn. The effect can't reduce a number below 1 or a number word below 1. Any card that has like a number of like choose, 3 targets or whatever, you can make that as many as you want and whatnot. And I feel just like number word card tribal seems just like a really, really fun commander deck to make.
What about, because this one is Eternal, what about a sticker-based commander deck with my boys, Tuscan Whiskers? So there's the whole cycle of, or I guess there's like 3 that are kind of similar to this that care about each of the stickers, right? So this is 3 green-white legendary creature elephant mouse performer. Whenever you put an ability sticker on a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature, and for 2 green, white, and tap, you get a ticket, and then you may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own.
Yeah. Sticker tribal seems sweet. I think the best of them is probably Roxy.
Oh, yeah.
Publicist to the start. So she's the one that cares about art stickers. I think art stickers are really cool. The interesting thing about Sticker Tribal, which got me in Constructed, you need to bring 10 sheets of stickers, and then you pick 3 at random.
Interesting.
And those are the only ones you're allowed to use. So, for example, if you're doing art kind of stickers, right? Like if you're looking at a sticker sheet, you're only going to get access to 9 stickers for the entire game. And stickers go to the graveyard and they go to all the other fields. But if you bounce the creature, then the sticker comes off. So Sticker Tribal seems like it is super, super fun and I want to try it. But because you're limited to 3 sticker sheets for the duration of a constructed game, I think it's going to be a difficult ask.
Interesting. I didn't know that, but I'm reading it now on the back of every sticker sheet. Which, by the way, I have not had any doubles
No, me neither. Yeah.
I don't know how many there are. There's 48 because there's a number on it. But I have not yet had a duplicate.
Yeah, I think there's gonna. I'm curious to see if, like, for Eternal and stuff like that, like, if they are just like completely randomized and there's just so many different ones that it's gonna be hard to find like the de facto best sticker sheet or whatever. I do like Wild Ogre Bupkis is pretty sick. I had one that was just give target protection from even.
They can't even.
They can't even.
I noticed.
Can't even.
Or other people more observant than I noticed that the sticker sheet that has mind on it, also the abilities on that one are 4-2 and 6-9.
No way.
Yeah. Again, would love to take credit.
Wizards.
Would love to take credit. I got Urza's Funhouse.
Ah, okay. So yeah, this was the card that we were talking about.
Yeah. Add colorless or add infinite mana. Activate only once and only if you control an Urza's Mine, an Urza's Power Plant, and an Urza's Tower. Also, 7 and tap, head to askurza.com and click Urza's Funhouse. I haven't done this yet.
Oh,
I don't
is
know
it
what
up
this
right
means.
now? I guess because the card was spoiled today, so I imagine people are checking it out. I'm trying to think what you could do with infinite mana in this set, because there's like Monoxa, which is 6 mana to roll a die. So you could just roll infinite dies, and then if you have a thing that cares about that.
Someone was also pointing out something about Monoxa that I want to double check real quick.
Is it that she's super cute?
There is that.
Whoa! I got Vorthos.
Oh, sweet.
In the fancy art.
Very cool.
It's so cute. I really like the attraction sort of art for this.
Me too.
Like that they've decided to go with this style. Oh, and cute. Also, the trivia contest in which that she takes place in.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. So Monoxa's ability is 6 mana to roll a 6-sided die. But that's the activated ability. But the triggered ability just says whenever you roll a 3 or higher, there are cards that roll 20-sided die.
Yeah.
So the value police are coming.
Yes.
So you can very easily roll 5 or higher on a 20-sided die. That would be fun.
Yeah.
All right, Urza's Funhouse.
But yeah, if you have any of the cards though that care about like when you roll a dice, X thing happens.
Yeah.
I think you can just win.
So as you go to Urza's Funhouse, and there's a thing, and it says enter the Funhouse. So I'm going to click it, and it says Urza deals 7 damage to target player or planeswalker. That player or planeswalker's controller discards 7 cards, then sacrifices 7 permanents.
What? Okay, what's the activation cost on this land?
7?
Okay. 7's a lot of mana, but oh my god.
Let's go back in the Funhouse. Target player exiles a card from their hand. So they're not all that powerful.
They're not all that powerful, but that you windmill slammed a really good one.
Until end of turn, up to 1 target creature gets +1/+1 and gains first strike, vigilance, and lifelink.
Wait, are these are just planeswalker abilities?
I guess they are. Put a loyalty counter on Urza for each creature target opponent controls.
Yeah.
On Urza.
Now, here's the thing. This would actually be a great game, I think, to play with Wheeler and Nelson on Guess the
what planeswalker is this
yeah,
from?
what planeswalker is this ability from? So that last one sounds like a Huatli one, maybe?
I think so. Create 2 3/1 red elemental creature tokens with haste. Exile them at the beginning of the next end step.
That is a Chandra.
That's the
6 mana one, I want to say.
I thought that was the 3 mana Chandra.
I think the 3 mana one makes 2 ones.
Oh, makes smaller elementals.
Yeah, I think the 6 mana. This is the one that's like it kills like elementals and leaves like the ping emblem on you.
Destroy target non-creature permanent. That's a Vraska, right?
Yes.
Draw a card, then add 1 mana of any color. Oh, this is great.
That's fun.
Oh,
cool. I like this a lot.
Nice.
Man, that really is a fun house.
Nice house.
Nice house. Oh, hey. It's Matt. It's Park Bleeder, the goat employee.
Oh, yeah. Whom I named Bixby.
Are they named Bixby?
In the flavor text, yeah.
Once he stopped eating the tickets, Bixby was a model employee. Yeah. God, whenever they're describing like the different employees and like giving them names is really good. There's the ticket punch bot or whatever.
Oh yeah,
it was like it is programmed to enjoy 2 things: punching tickets and loving punching tickets.
That was Kathleen's. I love that one so much. Punchy,
yeah. Programmed to love punching tickets to
punch tickets and love punching tickets. Yeah. Oh hey, I got the Saga. The greatest show in the multiverse.
Ooh.
Mirror the Magnificent's intergalactic astratorium of fun and interstellar destination. It's a 7-mana artifact enchantment saga. As an additional cost to cast this spell, exile 5 instant and or sorcery cards you own with the same artist and different names from outside the game.
Okay.
And all 3 chapters are choose one of the exiled cards at random. You can cast it without paying its mana cost.
This one's sweet. And it's colorless, too.
The same artist, but different names. Who do you go with?
I don't know. I'm gonna level with you when it comes to art. I don't know who's whom. I know that my favorite like OG lands were the chippy lands.
I'm thinking Raymond Swanland has a lot of really pokey creatures, but not as many spells. Mm-hmm. A few spells, definitely, certainly, but
I have to go through like even the ones here.
I'm gonna have to do a search somewhere to see what's the best.
There's a lot of artists in here that I don't even recognize.
The balloon stand. My primary function is to fold inflatable tubes into joy.
Ooh, I have unglued pea-brain dinosaur. Wait, does that mean... Oh, yeah, we could have the Dinosaurosaurus. Oh, sick. I got Zap Brannigan.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Rex Nebula.
What a great name.
This was one of the first cards that I was initially thinking of making a commander deck tech on.
Yeah, because... He's eternal.
Seems a lot of fun. He is the deck that I think you run like all the really weirdo old artifacts that cost way too damn much. You know, like Draco and stuff like that are just like 12 or 15 mana things, and just crash those into them. I also got in the legendary zone the card that I was wishing was eternal. Pietra, Crafter of Clowns.
Yeah.
This is the deck that I just want to draft. She's the Clown Lord, and she makes clowns.
3/2 for 3 mana with haste, and robots you control get +1/+1. And then for red, white, and tap, tell a joke you haven't told this game to someone outside the game. Create a 1/1 white clown robot artifact token. If that person laughed, the token gains haste. Well, that's good. It means that even if your joke falls flat, you still get
you still get the thing.
Yeah.
Even if you're not a funny human, you're still going to get value.
That's good. Oh, cool. I got a showcase frame of the most dangerous gamer.
Ah, yes.
The Midway Shark. Mm-hmm. 2 black green for a 2/2 human gamer guest.
No, gamer's a creature type now, and it's eternal.
Yep.
Oh man.
Sup, gamers. It's got Death Touch, which I guess tracks. Whenever the most dangerous gamer enters the battlefield or attacks, open an attraction. Whenever you open an attraction, put a +1/+1 counter on the most dangerous gamer. And when you claim the prize of an attraction, destroy target permanent.
Whoa.
Dangerous
Death
gaming.
Touch just makes sense. I also don't want to touch gamers. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm on my last pack here.
Same.
Ooh, I have no idea what this card is. This is the Goblin... Cruciverbalist.
Goblin Cruciverbalist.
There it is.
Yes.
Man, this is really going to test my ability to pronounce cards.
Cruciverbalist.
Cruciverbalist.
It's a word that means a fan of crossword puzzles.
Okay.
And it's most typically used in word puzzles.
Gotcha. All right. It is a 1/4 with haste for 2 and a red. When it enters the battlefield, create a colorless artifact token named your choice of A, E, I, O, or U. Whenever Goblin Cruciverbalist attacks using the first letters of the names of permanents you control, spell a word you haven't spelled this game. It gets +1/+0 until the end of turn for each letter in that word. Wait, okay, hold on. I gotta reread this. So whenever...
I don't know what this card does. I'm just inordinately proud of it.
Yeah, okay, so whenever this card attacks, using the first letters of the names of permanents you control, spell a word you haven't spelled this game. It gets +1/+0 for each... Oh, okay, for each letter in this word. So when it comes in, it gives you a vowel, which is nice.
Yes.
So that'll be a permanent you have. And then, yeah, using the first letter of things that you've got on the battlefield. So right now you've got access to G, N, S, and X. And I guess let's say an E or an A.
Let's see. Kathleen and I started doing crosswords earlier in the pandemic with the notion of like, this will like help, like sharpen our language skills. No, it's it's just made us very good at solving crossword puzzles.
I mean, that's a helpful thing to have. I can't do them to save my life. The best I've got is Gen X.
I guess like can I have a different vowel? You could
Sure.
You could do song.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, yeah, if you had this on the field, if you had Nocturno, Soliflora, Xenosquirrel, and you could have
I'm
an
gonna pretend
O.
the Xenosquirrels aren't there. So SONG.
What about Blorby and Buddy?
Ooh.
Have a B. Bongs.
Bongs.
Yay.
And then what happens to Goblin Cruciverbalist?
It gets +1/+0 for each it tend to end of turn for each letter in that word. So for bongs, you just made a 5, so it's a 5/4 with haste on turn 3.
Cool.
I mean, I guess you have to have somehow to have all these, but still, because is it using the names of permanent, so it's your basics and stuff will count too.
Oh, okay. So you'll probably always have M to cast the Cruciverbalist. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, and you could put out O, and so on turn 3 at minimum, you'd have like Mog.
Yeah. All right.
Card seems sweet. I actually like this card a lot.
I like that a lot. Yeah. I got Claire de Lune, Joy Sculptor.
Every person who studied piano growing up just had like a tingle go down their spine.
White blue for a legendary creature. 2/3. When Claire de Lune enters the battlefield for the rest of the game, tokens you own become cards that are still tokens, meaning that when they go to the graveyard, they don't hit the graveyard and evaporate. They stay in the graveyard and can be reanimated, because for 1 white blue, you may put a token from your graveyard or hand onto the battlefield.
Yeah, so if they get bounced, they hang out there. Mm-hmm. So the interesting thing is, most tokens you won't be able to play normally. You'll need to have her out because they don't have a mana casting cost. But there are tokens like if you had like a pack rat or something that actually copies the mana cost of things and stuff, that those ones you would probably be able to just play normally.
But if you have any already in play also, or any that you make, because it's for the rest of the game. Mm-hmm. So it's even if they destroy Claire de Lune, you won't have that reanimation ability, but any new tokens you make after the fact will be okay.
Yeah, and they'll count. There's a lot of cards that care about X things in the graveyard and stuff, especially if you put like stickers on them.
All right, did we clear through the box?
We cleared through the whole. Oh wait, there was a secret one.
All right,
that I put aside for some reason.
I love these Spacelands.
Yeah, me too.
These are great.
They are gorgeous. Ooh, we haven't seen this token.
Oh, yeah?
It's the zombie employee.
Oh, great.
I loved what you posted about regarding the night shift of the living dead.
Yeah.
How it was like a very key thing that you wanted to highlight, that working at the Astrotorium is actually a pretty like fine job.
Yeah.
You get paid reasonable wage.
It's our fantasy, damn it.
Yeah. Nobody's getting, like screwed over or anything like that.
The whole creative text team was on board with this idea. This wasn't like me. This was the whole team was like, sure, the Astrotorium might be dangerous to the guests, but we don't want to make it a garbage place to work. Right?
Yeah.
Like the robots are just robots doing their robot things, but for the employees, it's like, no, they got breaks, they're paid a livable wage. I like that the vampires have a very sort of like dirtbag teenagers working a summer job kind of vibe to all of them, sort of like the kids at Action Point, right? But it's
I have a question.
At the Astrotorium, even the dead make a living wage. What's up?
So ostensibly, because they're paid a living wage and they probably have benefits and all that kind of jazz.
I assume, yeah.
When does a zombie retire?
That's a great question. We didn't open the other one and name the lifetime pass holder.
Right,
One of them just keeps on coming back.
Yeah.
Because he just loves the park.
Yeah, it's how many years do you work as a zombie before you get to retire and go into zombie retirement?
I guess until you save enough.
Yeah. So I hadn't seen this card going around. A Real Handful is the name of the creature.
Oh, yeah?
It's 3 and a black for a 1/1 alien child guest.
Right.
And this is probably some of the coolest like text writing I've seen on it, which is, as long as 1 or more hands are touching a real handful, it gets +2/+2. As long as 2 or more hands are touching it, it has Menace. As long as 3 or more hands are touching it, it has Lifelink. So
you got to get outside assistance.
You need an extra buddy.
Yeah.
Or maybe your opponent doesn't want to win, I guess. Maybe you can trick them into touching the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah.
Just before
you're like,
damage.
look at that right there. And you're like, no, like, hold on. And like point it out. And then you like kind of grab their finger. Boop, and then go, ha! Ooh, Black Hole.
Oh, nice.
Which is 3 and a black, destroy target creature, and up to X other target creatures, where X is the number of attractions you visited this turn.
Code Dark Donut. Code Dark Donut. I don't know who did that one. I like because theme parks always have like special things, so they're not like there's a fire or someone fell and broke their leg. They have some sort of
Code Hot Day.
Yeah, exactly.
Code Spicy.
So because I know the viewers at home will be interested in this from a consumer perspective.
Yes.
Because there's a land, one of these lands is in every booster, which is awesome because they're gorgeous.
Yes.
There's the 2 different varieties, right? There's this kind with the symbol on it.
Yeah.
And then there's the planets that don't have the symbol. And so that's true of, you can see the swamps there.
Yeah, one seems to be more Terra oriented and one is more space oriented.
Yeah. And so I think we ended up with everything, even just from my half of the boosters.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
I should have definitely separated these.
I got 1 foil that in the foil slot, not in the land slot, because it was in the same pack as one. So there was 1 foil, but that's just, I guess, the same as any sort of foil, whatever the normal coalition results might be for a random foil from the set.
Yeah.
And then we got 1 Shockland.
Yes, I don't believe I got another one.
We got 1 as the box topper.
Realistically, you pretty much will get your draft set if that's what you're looking
you'll be
for.
fine. Obviously, with 1 in every
this
booster,
box.
you'll be fine for a draft set. But I suppose I don't know what the likelihood is of getting a Shockland. But in this instance, we got 1 in the whole box.
Yeah, like in the past ones, it's always been just like you had like a chance, I think, of opening them and stuff. So just by putting a booster or 1 of these in every single booster, I think you've upped the value of opening just like a box of this tremendously.
Yeah, these basics are
because
gorgeous.
these will be.
I guess
big
technically
ones.
we got 2. I don't know what else you could get as a box topper.
Yeah, is it always going to be the same box topper?
I don't even know if it's always going to be a foil Shockland. I don't actually know what those are, what those could be, but we technically ended up with 2, I suppose. So that's nice.
Yeah, I don't think I opened any other shocks. I probably would have popped off a lot harder. I think it was just the lands, which I can't believe. Yeah, you're right. You literally do just get like a bunch. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the really hot guy.
Oh, on that 1 treasure token.
On the 1 treasure token.
I think that's Angelic Herald.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, damn, Angelic Herald. Yeah, it's just all basics.
Sweet.
All the way down, but God, this is just gonna look so cool.
They're very pretty.
On the table. They are so pretty.
Sweet. Well, hey, thanks for joining us for cracking open this draft box of Unfinity. Check out the PPR if you haven't already. Everything we do on this channel is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, or you can throw a thanks in the comments, because YouTube asked us if we wanted to enable it, and we said, why not?
It has totally skewed with my view of what currency is in different countries. I get very excited when I see somebody has super thanks to you with 200, and I'm like, 200 what? And
it's like, here's 1,200 Norwegian kroner.
Yes.
And it's like, sweet.
I don't know what that equates to, but thank you.
So that's always fun. That's going to do it for this. Thanks everybody for watching. I have been Graham.
I have been Ben, and I am definitely not going to be taking all these mountains with the island or the big planets on them.
Don't believe you. Thanks everybody for watching. See you next time.